Yeah.
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 Anyway,
Yep. Welcome to Celery Raisins.
yeah,
We're in a room full of bits to make a mech out of televisions.
and we've made this woman go yeah by proving her wrong that she loved her husband but wasn't feeling the love, and then the game changed the rules on us,
Yeah.
which is cheating.
Yes.
Cheating. Anyway, I don't dispute that Ferenz was murdered by the mafia, but even you know that it wasn't due to a gambling debt. It was something else entirely. It's all related to that transaction. Fine, I'll admit it. There was never any gambling debt, but that still doesn't mean I got caught up in all of this. I might have been trying to hide Forenz's involvement in the black market tech purchase, but I'm still innocent. Allow
I
me
mean,
to clarify the situation. I may have just
I may
committed...
have helped him. I mean, commit crimes, but I'm still innocent of the crimes that I did.
Yeah. If I catch you lying again, there's going to be a problem. Oh, why do I bother? I'm just going to have to corner you one way or another. Psychic
Yeah. Let's do this
break!
the hard way. Ugh.
Mm.
The easy way or the hard way? Please pick the easy way. I want to go home.
All right, let's say the friends did make that transaction. He wouldn't have told me about it in order to protect me.
Huh?
Oh, he often bought pieces of technology sight unseen.
That's a bit dumb.
Black market is too dangerous for someone like me.
Mm.
I see. He didn't keep you in the loop. Exactly. I knew he bought tech, but not which tech or when. Therefore, it's patently impossible I've known enough to know anything about Moonshot.
You might know where he keeps stuff.
Yeah.
Like one place with stuff in it. It's
Hmm. Okay, question it. Fucking.
just question everything to get more info.
Now you're changing your story, eh? What happened to Little Miss Innocent? I said I was innocent. I never said that it would make it easy for you to pin false claims on me. Once you latch onto something, you'll just extrapolate it until you're accusing me of a crime I didn't commit. I see we have a slight trust problem here. Besides, if you truly are a psychic, there should be no problem for you, right? Could at least make my life easier. Whatever happened to respecting your authority figures? Some authority you are? Okay. Wouldn't have told me something in order to protect me. So you claim that you had no clue what he purchased. How would that protect you? If he'd told me, people might kidnap me and find out where the tech was.
That doesn't help you.
No. Wouldn't people try to do that anyway? Perhaps, but you can't fake true ignorance. When you don't know something, it becomes rather obvious. Oh no, you seem like you're doing a good job faking yours.
No.
Mm. Black market tech is awfully expensive thing just to gamble on. Well, my husband was an awfully rich man. In any case, more often than not, it resulted in some amazing finds. Pieces of the machina that came down from orbit untouched since the Selanon War. But as I've told you, he often didn't tell me about the most dangerous pieces in order to protect me. I said, but he told you about some of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Certainly does look like he had amassed quite the trove of dangerous artifacts. Makes me not want to know what kind of damage they could inflict. Black marks are too dangerous for someone like me. Too dangerous. You look like you can fend for yourself. Why, I never. Asking a proper woman such as myself to wade head first into that cesspit of scum and villainy? It would help if neither you nor your husband never bothered to do so in the first place. Miss Violet, me setting foot near the black market would be as unlikely as a man setting foot on the moon.
Yeah.
I'm no expert on this, but I'm pretty sure that someone set foot on the moon at some point. I mean, in this present day, of course. Have the utmost respect for Mr. Armstrong, God rest his soul. Armstrong who? Oh.
Stretch.
No, wait, that's Flash. I've had enough of her thoughts. It's hard enough to concentrate without her throwing me for a loop. She claims that she doesn't know the details of his technology purchase, but is that really the case? She strikes me as intelligent and curious enough to want to know more. Has to be something that proves it.
Well, she's got a battery.
Okay, hang on.
Ah, what
Okay,
about the... I wouldn't get involved in it. Well, you got a battery, so you obviously did.
uh, and she's got the books.
Oh,
Hang
yeah,
on.
the book's about... No, 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 no.
Okay, so wouldn't have told me about it. To sight unseen. Too dangerous for someone like me. Okay, yes. But, okay, so there's nothing there that's about her. She wouldn't go to the black market. Because that's an actual place where this is,
Really?
yeah. Apparently.
Really?
Yep, let's just check her. Nothing.
Doop-a-doop.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just go... I'd never be involved with that sort of thing.
Hang on, nothing. Okay, just let me just... I've got to do this anyway, so...
It's too dangerous.
Nah! Bollocks! Annoying.
Ugh.
Not an interesting way of doing things.
Ugh.
Fuck.
Bloody hell.
Percent. Okay.
So,
What was she saying?
I'd never be involved in the black market. So why are you holding black market goods in your office?
Okay, present it. Your logic is full of holes. Take this. This, what's this? It's not
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
Should we
So,
sidebreak
so,
her?
so the thing that proves that she's involved in the black market,
Yeah. Should we sidebreak her?
I guess. Do we have to do it on a particular question?
I don't know. Where would you suggest?
I don't know.
I would never be involved in the black market. Is probably too dangerous for someone like me. That one, I think.
Oh. Sad.
Miss Lane, there's nowhere to hide from the truth. Take this. Oh my! Oh no, I tried to do this at the wrong time.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Apparently not. Okay, this is just annoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just click for every possible thing, because none of this makes any sense anyway.
Hang on,
This
no.
is an annoying thing to have to try and get through in order to have...
No. Yeah, in order to try and do something useful. Right. It's got to be present something, hasn't it? So,
Yeah. He wouldn't tell me about anything. I mean, she has got the password for something.
friends.
And there's gift wrappings as
Let's have a
well,
look.
but...
Ah, due to that thing we discussed earlier.
There we go. He'd never tell me, but he told you.
Okay, where is it?
There we go.
One.
Do you really have to do all that first?
Yes, I really do, because otherwise this doesn't light up.
Wow.
Present. Sorry, Miss Lucent, but I have evidence that you know exactly what that was the right thing to do. Exactly what was going on. You what? I found this letter from Ferenz wedged in a drawer. Just like an agent to go rifling through someone's personal effects? Have you no sense of common decency? Not really.
Nope.
It's fine. Sometimes things like that are necessary to reveal the truth. What?
I was just going to say, she... Oh, not an invasion of privacy. I read emotions and thoughts. That's...
Yep. Basically. Like, for example, the fact that you already discussed what Forenz's plans were going to be. Oh? Normally, I would expect such a thing, but it directly contradicts what was in your statement. Because you lied, I'm going to assume it was something so incriminating you couldn't risk the Bureau finding out. And what could be more incriminating than a machina, a direct threat to the Selanon themselves? Sigh? I suppose it's pointless to try and hide it any longer. Ferenz did in fact tell me what Moonshot was. What do you know about it? Tell me! I don't know any more than you do. If you're expecting some kind of trove of information, you will unfortunately be disappointed. Oh, really? And I suppose you can prove that too? Well, yes. Naturally, I wasn't involved beyond simply knowing about its existence. But if you insist, I'll show you why it's impossible for me to ever be involved in the actual transaction that took place. Oh, yay, this again.
Just tell us.
Minute, I knew that the tech involved move shot. But you've hit a dead end. The tech never left the outer city. Okay? The enforcers put up a blockade of all possible dome entrances. It would have been possible for me to smuggle it out.
Okay.
You mean to say that the tech the Mafia was so desperate to get their hands on was burnt to a crisp, roasted, set on fire, rendered into ashes? Franz called me and told me himself before he was murdered. How sad for this entire thing to be one huge waste of time. Suppose some things aren't meant to see the light of day. How big was the tech exactly? Big enough to fit into an incinerator, I presume. Otherwise, I don't know anything about its physical appearance. If it was really destroyed, that'll be a massive loss for the Resistance. You say that like it's a bad thing? Oh, I meant it in a good way. Resistance will suffer a massive loss. Hip hip hooray! You are a strange one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well,
it obviously wasn't burnt, because otherwise this plot line's going nowhere.
Yeah. We've only got one left. What I'm going to do, is I'm going to get this one deliberately wrong so we get our 5 back. Go through what we already know, because it's how it works, and get back to here so we can do this with like a 5-mark question, because that makes more sense to me than, everything else.
I have no idea what you're going on about, so I'm just going to say yes.
Okay, I'm going to stop recording now. And we're back, middle of the investigation, because, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, we should probably question her this time, because...
Yeah.
Just question. I knew that the tech involved moonshot. Question.
Wait a minute.
You better not be lying when you say you don't know anything about moonshot beyond vague details. No, I might not have been completely forward on some things, but on this matter I give you my word. Do you even realise how hard it is to get any solid information on moonshot?
Yes. Do you realise just how much information you can get for $500,000?
Yes. Why, even people who lived during the Selanon War argued endlessly on how moonshot was built and why it was so strong. How do you know that? Are you some kind of time traveller?
I read a book.
No, I just read it in a book after friends told me about it. Hearing such a strange thing would pique anyone's interest. Suppose that makes sense. In fact, that actually makes me feel a bit better. Better about what?
Killing you.
Nothing. Next question. Hit at a dead end. Tech never left the outer city. What do you mean by it never left? Oh, you must know about how the Mafia killed those ruin divers who found the tech, right? Mafia tried to squeeze the info on who brought it out of them.
Hello, Kitty.
But they never got it. When the word about that trickled down to the enforcers... Oh, Kitty, you're going to do this, are you? Okay, no. You go down. You go down. Thank you. Trickle down to the enforcers? No. I left my dinner plate on my desk.
That was an error.
Yeah. I'll be right back. And we're back in the room. Bloody cats. Today has been a weird recording session because things have happened. Anyway, they decided to inspect just about everything going in and out of the city and put the dome on lockdown. Ferenz decided that smuggling the tech was just too risky with his Mafia on his tail. Keeping it was too, so he destroyed it. He did. Ferenz would value my life more than any piece of tech. Fortunately, it was too late to save his life. But I'm getting off topic as I was explaining. Forces put up a blockade. When did they do this? I haven't heard of such a blockade before. I'm sure you're too busy worrying about bureau business to bother with such a minor thing. But the enforcers regularly enact blockades of the dome when potentially tech-related crimes happen in the outer city. Why is that? Well, it's the simple fact that the outer city is a more dangerous place. Rival gangs, syndicates and criminals can muster their forces more easily without raising the alarm. That's why the holy grail for tech smugglers is to have a place to store... Sorry. Oh, it's the voice, I'm telling you. The tech inside the dome in secret, like this little warehouse here. Inside the dome, it's much harder for malcontents to move on tech. So especially when things are hot, it's natural instinct to smuggle important tech into the dome. Sounds like the opposite of what you'd want to do, moving it close to the bureau. I suppose the risk is worth it. At least he gives you a job to do, right? Though I don't see why you, of all people, would ever want to do such a horrid thing. Oh, what should I be doing instead? Why are you asking me? You're supposed to have all the answers, but a good start would probably be quitting that so-called bureau. Okay, it would be impossible to smuggle out. Really? Would it be really possible to get past the blockade? I've heard the resistance has certain smuggling routes into the dome from underground. Yes, that's certainly true, but Ferenz didn't have access to any of them. Why wouldn't he have access? Couldn't have just bribed his way into using one of them? Those groups wouldn't let outsiders use their tunnels for any amount of money. Sorry. Lurgle.
Blurgle Nurgle.
Ferenz didn't have time to ingratiate himself with them. He was an outsider, a lone wolf. Didn't get involved with the smugglers because he preferred to control all the variables. Alright, but what about sneaking it through the blockade disguised as something else? Enforcers have advanced scanners given to them by the Bureau. Rest assured they can find any tech hidden in vehicles, no matter how small. Then why don't they use them all the time? Why only during the blockade? Scanners are rather slow. They create tremendous traffic jams when they're being used. Using them all the time is simply not an option. Must impede flow of emergency services in and out of this dome. Sounds like a logistical nightmare. Well, not exactly. There are special lanes for government and emergency vehicles that don't need to go through the checkpoints. But I'm not sure if I need to tell you that putting tech on one of those is a bad idea.
Unless you bribe everyone with your huge piles of money.
Unless I'm missing something, it really doesn't seem like there's any other way for the tech to get into the dome. If the dome truly isn't impenetrable as she claims, I'd like to believe that, but criminals always seem to find a way. Maybe if I could think in an inventive way, I could figure out something that could get past. An ambulance.
Yeah.
Oh, if only I had to rail Stan right now, I'm 100% sure he'd be able to tell me. Wait, maybe I think back to what Sam told me before. What Sam told you before? Okay.
Blockade. Can't get through blockade.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to question this again just so I can save. Do a quick save.
Oh, can you not quick save when you...
No, not in that mode.
Well, that's good design.
Oh, yeah. Great design. Okay, right, so... Knew that tech involved was Moonshot. Tech never left the outer city. Blockade of possible...
Yeah, and what's the next one?
Have to be impossible to smuggle it out. Well... Tech never left the outer city. So where is it? Okay. I don't know what we're actually charging her with at this point.
She's already admitted to everything. We're just trying to get information. We're trying to make sure whether she's lying or not.
Yeah.
That's it, really.
Okay, I think it's time to just rub everything on it and see what works.
Shard.
Nothing.
She thinks nothing about it being stuck in the outer city.
Nothing. Oh. Can't get through this one.
Blup, blup, blup. Blup. Oh.
It's really difficult to do. I mean, I think we're going to have to side break it at some point. Right.
Yeah.
I can't get this done quick enough. Aha! Present!
She's happy by what? What was she happy about?
I don't know. Let's go back to that one. Impossible to smuggle out. Why are you happy about it?
Why
Doubt.
would she have been
Ah! Okay.
grumble?
Right. I instead of watching me do this for like half an hour, because that's how long it might take me, I'm gonna go away and rub things against other things
Ah,
until it works.
good old 90s adventure game logic.
Yes. Be
Let's
right
rub things
back.
against each other until they can progress the plot.
Yes. We'll be right back. Okay, really got it this time. I've written it down and everything.
Uh-huh.
I did, and we're going to the fourth panel, and I'm gonna do the clicky thing because it's such a pain in the arse. No. I have to do the clicky thing on number 4.
Then
So
you show her the thing, and she goes, "Oh no, you have the thing."
yes.
And
Ah ah
oh,
ah.
I see why it's that one. Be impossible to smuggle out, and we've got this lead-lined wrapping paper.
Paper. Yeah, that has reflective surfaces in it.
Because reflective surfaces would definitely stop this thing for, spotting technology
Yeah.
in the post.
You say there was no way the tech could have gotten through the blockade, but I can think of one way.
What if they wrapped it in tinfoil? It's foolproof.
I've forgotten a voice. Oh. You're not going to make up some ridiculous theory like Selanon carrying it there, are you? Don't think you need your tinfoil hat for this one. Rather, you'd need tinfoil wrapping paper. Eck? I have a feeling that the wrapping of a gift I found in your office wasn't just typical tinfoil. In fact, the package itself was highly advanced tech. It may not stop Selanon mind rays, but can certainly thwart Bureau scanners. Quite a nice trick you pulled there. And ought to transport that tech that will let you find the location of Moonshot. Well, yes, the package may have been capable of getting past the blockade. But that was for an entirely different reason. Different reason. Yes, not all tech has to be designed to find Moonshot, does it? Besides, you probably already found what was really contained in the box. I did? Didn't want to have to admit this, but this will be my final word on the subject. I'll tell you the exact reason that gift was there.
Yay.
Yay.
Do
Don't
it
worry.
again.
This one's easy. Don't worry. Tech. Whoa. There's lots of tech. Fully charged ancient battery, which we know about.
But it's not fully charged.
Well, not after we put it on our tongue, no. Walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkies.
Nay. Safer than getting me involved. Just talks to everyone. Walkie-talkies? Yes, I believe that's what they are called. Hadn't used any banned technology before that day, so I can't tell you for sure. Didn't want to have to admit to using it, but that's what it takes to prove my innocence, then so be it. No, if the tech wasn't in that container, there's no evidence she ever got any tech at all. Has to be some kind of inconsistency somewhere, right? Maybe I have a presser for more info. So the key to this one is ask the questions.
Yes.
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 So the first one is, this is a different piece of tech. Question all the things.
What piece of tech? What was it?
Walkie-talkies, I've just already told you that.
Yeah.
A different piece now trying to wiggle out of this. If that was the case, why didn't you admit it earlier so the whole misunderstanding could have been cleared up? Bureau doesn't throw people in jail for using communication devices, at least not for that long. I do admit that I tried to hide the fact that I really did try to use a piece of banned technology. But I'm not sure you realise just how scary jail is for me. If I got sent there, even for a little while, things would go south rather quickly. Go bad? How exactly? Are you ill? I've always had a rather frail disposition, you see. For a delicate person like me, even the prospect of a jail time gives me the vapours. I'm sure you wouldn't understand. You're the exact opposite of me, you see. Strong, forceful, powerful. I don't know about that. There are plenty stronger, more forceful psychics than me in the Bureau. For example, well, just about everyone. But especially Red. Oh yes, I've heard of her. Yet another reason why I'm surprised you're in that detestable organisation. What's so detestable about it, anyway? Anyway. A fully charged battery? You mean that 9-volt battery I found? Yes, that one. It came in the box alongside the walkie-talkie. I knew you'd probably found it, seeing as I had to leave it in the most conspicuous place. Why would you leave it lying around like that? I didn't want to put it in. I was afraid that I might accidentally waste some of the battery by leaving the switch on. I always do those kind of harebrained things. And then, when I had to leave in a hurry, I completely forgot that it was there, as you no doubt realised already. Leaving illegal materials lying around is no laughing matter, Miss Lucent. Oh, I'm well aware. I'm very sorry, but I can also assure you it has no links to the machina or anything of that sort. Oh, but how am I supposed to know that you never used it with any other pieces of ancient tech before you left, besides the walkie-talkies? Didn't you just hear what I just said? It was fully charged. Be lying if I said I believed you after all your previous statements. If you want to prove it, give me your walkie-talkie. Here be my guest. I take the device from Tiffany's hands, insert the battery into the compartment, flip the switch, and the screen lights up, glowing a greenish hue. Oh, indicator reads 100%. See, I told you. Didn't manipulate it, did you? You can't just reprogram one of these. Battery indicator is the battery indicator. Ugh, I thought I was onto something there. Now if you give me that back, it's technically mine. And also illegal.
Yeah.
Friends gave it to me. So this is what I've been reduced to. An agent of the Bureau giving back tech that I have confiscated. And show me walkie-talkies. He informed you about the existence of walkie-talkies before? Yes, he told me he was going to obtain some and send one to me just in case his little deal went south. I was oh so worried, and it looked like my concerns were right on the money. So you know how they work? Why do you ask? I was sort of hoping you would tell me. Oh my, perhaps I might have to revise the assessment of your current state, because you sustained some significant mental trauma. Well, I'm not brain damaged, what's wrong with forgetting to read the Bureau manual once in a while? And the last one. You do realise that walkie-talkies are still getting involved, right? Well, yes. But having to meet in person if people are after you is undoubtedly highly dangerous. I could get kidnapped, attacked, even murdered. Well, I suppose that does make sense. Or maybe you're just working together to collaborate something. Oh, please, Miss Violet. We aren't some dynamic duo of bandits. I'm a woman of frail constitution. Everything she's saying makes perfect sense. There are no more holes to poke in her statement.
Mind lasers.
Mind lasers. Don't even get the feeling that there's something contradictory that could be found with mind lasers either.
Oh, well, then why give us the mind lasers?
I'm not going to say anything, but give me a second. Everything will become clear. Well, looks like that's that then. You really are innocent. There's zero evidence that you ever knew significant information about Moonshot or came into contact with any tech related to it. Sorry for wasting your time, Mrs. Lucent. I still have to take you in for not reporting illegal tech purchases, but I can probably waive the sentence due to your cooperation. Now we have to leave before anyone finds you. No, not yet. Beg pardon. I still have to give my closing statement. Mrs. Lucent, are you feeling all right? Do you need water? There's no more statement to give. You're innocent. My statement? I must give my statement.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. All right then. Go ahead. Not creepy at all.
Okay.
I'm innocent, 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 innocent. You cannot prove it because... Who are you? What's for breakfast? Isn't it a nice day?
Yeah. So how can we pick up emotions before then?
Don't know. Command malfunction, critical systems fail. I've got to do that in the accent. Right. Mrs. Lucent, what's... Violet. Really? Hi, how are you? There's so much work lined up. Work lined up. Work. Her beautiful visage tilts sideways off like an off-kilter mannequin. Her blank gaze seemingly staring straight through me. Heavy damage sustained to systems. Unable to repair. Unable to repair. What's going on? Did someone drug you or... Emergency backup online. Restarting. Restarting what the ever-loving... Please allow me to explain. The tech that Ferenz purchased was me. What? It's pointless to continue this charade. My systems were not designed to withstand such prolonged intensity. Seems that you win, Violet. Oh, you could have told me. I wouldn't have damaged you. It was not your fault. I couldn't tell you what I was really was without confirming your identity. My identity. Your appearance was the same, but your behaviour was abnormal. Had my doubts that it was you. But while I was analysing you, came to the conclusion that you wield the very same power as her. Who's this her you're talking about? My creator, of course. Ooh, tell me more. I'm your creator. That's true, then I have so many questions. Who was I? What did I want? My apologies. I apologise. I'm unable to answer your queries. My memory was damaged severely even before you arrived. I only have bits and pieces. Your appearance, your powers, nothing that could explain your goals. However, Ferenz was the only one who treated me like you did. He tried his best to repair me. He wanted to help me protect Moonshot. Then you admit it. You know where Moonshot is. Information is contained within my memory core, and it's impossible to erase. He attempted to protect me from those who would have captured me to get to Moonshot. He even got me a new battery so as to extend my lifespan. Wait, you mean this? But you said it was never used. You assume that it's a normal flashlight battery? No, it's a tritium battery used to recharge power cells. It's been reduced to 1% of its original power. I was lying in the hopes you would not recognise it. Did not expect it to work, but I suppose you are less intelligent than I anticipated. Burn!
Wow.
Thanks. It was a noble effort, but after they were recharged, I realised that my power cells have deteriorated greatly. They were never meant to last for hundreds of years. Their output is extremely unstable, and Miss Lutzen suddenly lurches, her head jerking upwards with mechanical whine. Her body shudders as she tries to reorient itself like a marionette's puppet on invisible strings. Error. Exhaust port failure. Temperatures at critical levels. Engage in full power to cooling systems. Feeling intense heat coming from her body. Touch her forehead but pull back. It's blazing hot. You can hear an echoing whir as steam rises from various parts of her body, and the surrounding air fills with the smell of something burning. No, tell me what to do. How do I fix you? That would be impossible. Please do not be distraught. My emotions may have seemed real, but they're merely an illusion. Friends love me, but I was unable to reciprocate, I do not think. I merely act on my programming. Shutting down is simply another function. I wonder what is that really you believe? My powers are telling me something different. Oh, is that so? Must be an error. Step back as Mrs. Lucent makes a final death rattle. Sparks
And
fly
falls
from
to
her
the floor.
chest. As an acrid smoke reaches my nose.
Ah!
She collapses limply to the ground as though she was some giant's discarded plaything. Another discarded piece of technology at the foot of a mountain of it. Miss Lucent, I'm so sorry. Why are you sobbing? Okay. No, I shouldn't be crying, but she's just a piece of hardware, and yet the emotions I felt, they didn't seem fake. Even if it was accidental, I did what I was supposed to do as my agent. She was technology. I neutralised her. So why do I feel so terrible? Don't understand. My job used to be so clear-cut, and now I feel like I'm lost in an endless sea of uncertainty. Where does the tech end and the human begin? Is this what Mr. Rossi felt? Is this what compelled him to act this way? What? A still warm hand has unfolded, revealing a small metal object held in it. Must be some kind of drive. If my hunch is correct, what has on it could be critical. I grab it, turning to walk out the warehouse, but as I close it on the door, someone appears in it, blocking my way. That person and several other men wielding large weapons file into the building. I try to run and hide, but it's too late. He notices me. No time to raise my pistol before the others train their Tommy guns on my forehead.
Nanga, 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 nanga. Yeah. Well, what do we have here? Okay.
He's not got
Green!
green hair. Green, I wouldn't recognise you as a psychic if it weren't for that coat.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to attach any attention to myself, but enough about me. What's going on here?
Green takes a few more steps towards me and notices Tiffany's body, his eyes narrowing.
Well, I was going to have a chat with the nice lady, but you went and killed her.
Wasn't my voice. He was an android.
An android. Hey, this keeps getting better and better.
Don't think you can just take her and pawn her off. She's too far gone to be repaired.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. My men have access to quite a few rare parts. Of course, her brain might not be the same, but we don't need anything too complex for what we'd use her for.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Don't you dare put your grubby little hands on her.
I call the shots around here, Agent Violet. Now that you're even trying to protect the sanctity of a piece of metal.
She's not just metal. She had emotions.
You're hopeless. Too much of a goody two-shoes. You've forgotten why Spectre is here.
Probably. It's probably true.
Interfering with Bureau business and defending androids. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you went rogue.
I know your entire playbook, Green. I know that you put an innocent girl in prison, tied the fact that you killed Ferenz to get to Moonshot.
So you know about Moonshot too, eh? I wonder who told you about that.
And what's it to you? You couldn't sound more suspicious, Violet, if you tried.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Because I'll be taking Moonshot over your dead body.
Huh?
I outrank you. If I tell the Bureau that you went rogue, they'll believe me. Because technically, you did. Little Broad will be convicted of murder. Murder. And then this entire situation will be tied with a neat little bow.
Oh, dear. Fuck it. I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you! Bastard traitor. When I'm done with you, the Selanon won't need to do anything.
I'm the traitor. So far, I didn't see anything that would harm the Selanon. Just a nosy wee wannabe agent who stuck a nose in where it didn't belong. Don't come any closer. I know what you're thinking, but you're screwed anyway you slice it. Just give up. There's no way to fight back. Turn around and face your death with dignity. Face lasers.
Face lasers. Don't you dare fire or I'll swallow the drive that you now know that I have.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Yoink!
Drive containing Moonshot's information suddenly rises out of my fingers and floats into the air. It's flung into Green's palm by an invisible force and closes his fingers around it.
What an amateur move. Not even an enforcer would be that stupid.
And also, if you had swallowed it, well done, you've now got a hole in your stomach.
Yeah. When I get this decrypted, the Vincenzo family will be in full control of a machina. Once we reverse engineer it, we'll be the undisputed kings of the dome. Too bad you won't get to see the fireworks.
Space lasers!
Nope. She's stressed. Face lasers. After all, you're a rogue agent, and this is self-defense. Fire. Nanga, nanga, nanga.
It's basically the sound effect, yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks like a Selanon. No, it's a robot.
Yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be the. Anyway.
Could be the dark one, but it's got robot bits as well.
I think it's
robot text.
I am going to say all robots now have a Scouse accent.
Oh right, it's Moonshot or something or
It's
Wizards.
something.
I got to try and get into the right frame of mind to do a Scouser. Do a Scouser.
All right, calm down, calm down.
Calm down, calm down. Incorrect.
There you go.
Hey. You're the rogue agent. Calm down, calm down. You're the rogue agent. Rogue agents must be eliminated. I just go Scottish. Oh well.
So you can't do Scouse and I can't do Scottish. Is that what we've learned today?
She brought friends. Hurry up and kill this clown. It's obviously some kind of Selanon robot thing. Violet, get behind me.
You're okay. Oh, it's her.
What the hell? How are you not dead? Beep boop.
Beep, boop. Mysterious figure whips off his clothes. Oh no, it is you. And I'm left grasping for words that could describe the sight before me. Robot
Nubis.
wolf.
Yeah, well, I was thinking Anubis robot. Or Jackal. And
Jackal
wolf.
robot, yeah.
Jackalbot.
Jackalbot.
Jackalbot, I'll
one.
go.
It isn't someone from Zala Cell or even any resistance member at all. One would immediately confuse it for a monster if not for its metal body.
Beep.
The more I look at it, the more I feel that it's still a monster regardless.
Beep.
Green also looks surprised, and I know he deals with much rarer tech than I've encountered.
A combat android. Is this yours, Violet? Or you're the most boring mutt I ever seen. You know what they do to dogs who run wild? Put them down. Attack me at your peril.
Wow, okay, I've finally met an accent you can't do.
As delicate as late Tiffany Lucent. We'll see about that.
Green signals for them to begin firing and...
Nanga, nanga, nanga. Lasers. Oh no,
Claws.
just fists. Right. Threat eliminated.
You doing calm down in your head?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. You killed them all.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay.
Apparently.
Killed them all, apart from him. Grr. You stinking mutt. Those were my best men. Now, stand down. And fist. Stand down. Don't make me laugh.
It's bad for my psyche.
Oh. Oh. Clong!
Clang, yeah. Green calls a massive anchor straight through the front wall, striking the android directly in the chest. It flies backwards and impacts the pile of tech with a loud crash.
So that's why there was a ship there. So they could do that later.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
So much for your dumb dog. He was all bark and no bite after all. Now, where were we? All right. You're about to die.
Several sharp pieces of broken glass rise from the floor and spin in midair, whizzing straight at me. I barely dodged them in time, jumping behind a large metal pillar. I think about pulling out my gun, but realise that he could easily turn it against me if I aimed it at him. My breathing quickens as Green walks closer. Must be something I can do. If I could disorient him, maybe able to fight back. Guerrilla tactics?
Oh.
Not afraid of you.
What are you going to do about it, girlie?
That's not even funny. Go gets kick says what?
What?
Bolt out from behind a pillar and deliver kick straight into his crotchal region.
Oh, my crown jewels. Green stumbles backward, clearly in immense pain after my dishonourable attack. Going got missed in editing.
Everything got missed in editing. The editing got missed in editing. I use the opening to pull out my pistol, firing a round point blank into his chest before he can use his powers again.
Ugh! Get that thing out of my sight!
Stumbles backwards, but apparently unharmed, flings the gun out of my hand towards the far side of the warehouse. I have to duck behind the large piece of tech as the gun goes off, emptying the rest of its rounds in my general direction.
That's meant to be impressive. It's not.
It's really not.
But you know, I just so happen to have a bulletproof vest.
You have a
You'd
bulletproof head.
Yeah, well, he got sort of shot in the chest. But that would still, knock him on his ass and stuff.
It would hurt quite a bit.
Yeah.
Green uses his powers to levitate several of the pistols dropped by his dead henchmen, who had Tommy guns, which would be much more intimidating.
Yes.
And points them all in my general direction.
Don't you think you're safe hiding behind cover?
Poke my head up and see guns float above him. Any further, they'll be able to hit me from above.
You're behind a pillar. How's that work? Pillar goes to the ceiling. That's how pillars work. Come out, wherever you are.
Guns start firing on their own. Well, they don't, because he's a telekinetic, you daft bint. Bullets getting closer and closer to where I'm hiding. Is this really where? Can I just point out his trousers at this point?
What, the fact his legs are a weird shape?
Yeah, he's basically
He's meant,
squatting
yeah,
at
he's
this
maybe
point.
sank in a power squat, but he just looks like he's really constipated. Hey! Oh, yeah, follow through. I know.
Not so fast, Green. Put your hands where I can see him now.
What? Who are you?
Oh, there we go.
Captain Will, sector to enforce a division. Don't try to run. We heard everything. That can't be. How did you? Someone broadcast the relevant parts of your attempt to kill Violet and your location straight to our scanners. Now I'm no mariner, but I'd say your ship has sailed, Green. No, those, your stinking mutt did this, that dirty, rotten mingy. Agent Green, you are under arrest for suspicion of the murder of Mr. Ferenz Rossi. You will only get away with this. Take him away, boys, and make sure the APC has the side inhibitor warmed up. I don't want him trying anything funny. Well, he's got a hat on and everything.
No eyes, though.
Sure. Yeah, get your hands off me. I'll be out. Just you wait, you snivelling cowards. Violet, are you all right? Any serious injuries?
No, I'm fine. Just a few scratches and bruises.
Can you tell us more about what happened here?
Stabbed in the back. Fuck it. Maybe men could come a little sooner next time and not when I'm about to be betrayed by our own people. Can't believe that bureau agent would be so flippant about proper protocol. It's an insult to the people of this city.
Believe me, I hate that guy a lot more than you do. I'm thankful that we have enough evidence to put him behind bars.
Good to know that at least one person agrees with me. Thank you for all of your help.
Wait a minute! That woman! Is she dead?
Not exactly. She's an android.
What?
Oh, Christ, that voice, dude. Yeah, the murder victim was collecting ancient tech and she was one of the pieces. She broke down.
I'll be damned! Come on, boys, secure this tech on the double. Yes, sir.
Well, at least she'll be able to rest in pieces. Wait, that drive you're holding.
Oh, this! Found it on the floor! I'll have to chuck it in with the rest of this trash.
Hold on, that could be valuable evidence. I need to hold on to it for now.
Really? If you say so!
Well, hands over the drive and I slide it safely into my pocket.
Ah, it stinks in here. Ah, are these dead bodies? Sweet jumping Jehoshaphat! Don't tell me you did all this!
No, there was another android. It got hit by the anchor and landed right. Oh, it's gone. Look over where the anchor impacted the pile of tech, but the android that protected me is gone.
Whatever did this was not your typical android. I've seen a lot of black market tech in my career, but this is just inhuman. Is it going to be a danger to the populace? Should we send out an APB?
No, I don't think it's dangerous. It was... Well, I really don't know what it was trying to do, but it seemed like it had an objective. A little hard to explain.
Well there! Looks like you're still a little tipsy. Try not to overexert yourself.
I'm fine. I can get back home by myself. I need some time to file a report with the Bureau. I walk past Wells and out of the warehouse as the other enforcers stand and stare. Everyone has since cleared out the docks after the chaos. I walk along the barren corridors between buildings as I make my way to my car. In between the sound of my steps, I hear something land behind me. Reach for my gun, thinking it might be one of Green's lackeys to come get revenge. To my surprise, but not ours. Oh, crikey, it actually moves.
Yeah, this one's animated. That's a bit weird.
Yeah. Is the android from before. It stares at me, its blue eyes glowing in the darkness like it jumped out of a nightmare. Stop right there or I'll... What's the point? You could kill me if you wanted to without a second thought.
That is correct.
What are you?
My designation is to H, the O2CRB. However, for purposes of identification, my call sign is Jaeger, because we're imaginative.
No. Sorry. Don't know who I was expecting. Who sent you? How did they get access to that level of tech?
That information is classified.
Then what exactly is your mission?
That information is classified.
Very forthcoming.
I cannot tell you. It's for own protection.
Alright then. Tell me whoever it is that sent you. Thank you for saving me.
That was not my master's doing. I saved you because I deemed it necessary.
Wait, it was entirely your idea?
Yes, there's no need to thank me. I was really performing my duty. Beep.
Well, I have to thank you. Remiss of me not to give my thanks. Help out there was invaluable.
Stop. Do not come any closer. I'm dangerous.
I don't know. You did kill all those people, but you had no choice. Should get to know each other. Maybe we could make a good team. Robot that I am not allowed to touch.
I'm incapable of being part of a team. I exist purely to hunt and to kill. You must not consult with me. You're not my ally. This is the way it should remain.
What you're hiding, Jaeger? If you can tell me, maybe I can help.
No, I must leave immediately. I only wish to tell you this. You must abandon what you're doing.
Huh?
Do not continue on this trajectory. Do not search for your path. It is irreversible.
Why, is there someone who don't want me to know who I am?
The one who will be harmed the most is you.
Wait, what do you mean?
Boing.
Obviously, I'm psychically incapable of handling my past. Until it's really, really necessary. Jaeger
Or you
turns...
meditate for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Jaeger turns and bounds out of sight, leaving me with more questions than answers. I have a feeling I'll find exactly who this beast is hunting sooner rather than later. Just hope it's not the Resistance, or they might be in for a world of trouble. Harmed? Why would I be harmed? Did I create him too? No, that can't be right. You said he had another master. Doesn't mean you didn't create him.
Yeah.
I think we should probably call it an episode there. I don't know how long the debriefing is going to go. Or
Probably
if,
3 years knowing how these debriefings go for some reason.
and by these debriefings, you mean the ones we do?
Yes.
Okay, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.